This is Ride News Now. I'm Alison Haislip. Here's the latest in all things mobility. When you think of NASA, you probably imagine the Mars rover, the Voyager probe, and the darkest depths of deep space. But this time around, the National Aeronautics and Space Administration is focusing on a different kind of space, the urban one. Okay, you might not think astronauts and city streets are a match made in the heavens, but it turns out NASA has been focusing some of its efforts on ways to make crowded urban environments more livable. It wouldn't be the most badass branch of the government if there weren't some kind of sweet vehicle involved, and you guessed it, those space-loving hotshots have opened up an earthbound competition dubbed the Grand Challenge, which invites imaginative takes on air travel. Think airborne passenger transporters, giant cargo-carrying vehicles, you name it. Houston, do we have an urban mobility solution? We won't know until 2022 when the competitors show us what they've got, but boy will it be cool to see how this NASA-driven competition shakes out. Who knew that two of Silicon Valley's biggest tech companies would have terrible labor practices? Oh, you knew? Oh, you knew too? Oh, everyone knew? Oh, all right, cool. Well, a study done by Jalopnik shows that Uber and Lyft take much more revenue from their drivers than they originally claimed. Out of the fare you pay in an Uber, they take 35%, while Lyft takes 38%. This is about 10% more than what the two companies claimed in their regulatory findings. And big shocker here, they won't let anyone examine their accounting books. What's more, Uber and Lyft want to keep their employees as contractors to avoid paying for health insurance, liability, or any other luxurious amenities typically provided for employees. Nobody wants to get left behind in the micromobility race, especially car companies, which explains why many of the world's automakers have been pouncing on the e-scooter craze like a golden retriever on a beef-flavored Frisbee. Ew. The latest automotive player in this ever-expanding space is Hyundai, whose new creation is based on a concept they unveiled at CES in 2017. The design is pretty snazzy. I mean, would you expect anything less from the design team, which was mostly poached from Audi? The battery-powered ride is being positioned as a vehicle-mounted electric scooter that deploys from a pod inside a car and unfolds into a slick stand-up device capable of going 12.5 miles on a single charge at a speed of up to 12.5 miles per hour. Even better, the unit, which uses rear drive and front suspension, has a regenerative braking system to recoup lost energy. Looks like at the rate they're going, car makers are going to pose a serious challenge to rental companies like Bird and Lime. For more tech news, join us over at ride.tech and be sure to follow RideTechNews on your social platform of choice. Surround sound of my weird dinosaur groans. Nobody wants to get left behind in the... I feel like I said that weird. What's wrong with me today? Has a regenerative... has a regenerative braking system. Thanks for watching. If you like what you see, please like and subscribe. Also, head to ride.tech for stories, reviews, and more news.